Introducing the Intuitive Hour. Awaken your inner voice with psychic medium, author, and intuitive life coach, Michelle Beltran. The Intuitive Hour will empower you to learn how to magnify the powers of your intuitive voice. Listen in and expand your understanding of what it means to be psychic and how to awaken, amplify, and trust your inner voice.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am your host, Michelle Beltran, and this is the Intuitive Hour, Awaken Your Inner Voice. Thank you for being with me again today as we reconvene and actually bring to a close our series on dreams. All right, today's episode, we will be discussing falling dreams and infidelity dreams, and we'll talk a little bit more about tips and advice in order for you to best discern and understand your own dreams. So let's first talk about falling dreams. What I'd like to say just briefly about this is that when you're having this insightful dream of learning, there is generally some lack of grounding or issue in which you're not feeling supported in some aspect of your life. In a nutshell, that is essentially what this dream is about. So, as you are in this dream, I'd like you to consider asking, where in my life do I feel ungrounded? Or, who is not in support of me or my endeavors? You might even ask, what is not supportive of my goals and desires? Be mindful of looking in the past, the present, and the future as you ask these questions. You'll find the right question to ask. These are just some suggestions, but this is the dialogue you do want to present as you're trying to determine what the meaning of this falling dream is all about. The important realization is that some kind of stability, certainty, or sure-footedness is really missing in your life. Are you feeling abandoned in some way? It's really time to take a look at and ask that deeper question. All right, so moving on to another common theme dream, infidelity. So infidelity dreams are extremely common. The most important thing for you to know about this dream, first and foremost, is that your dream state that you're in is not indicative or literally tied to your awakened state. So, this means that just because you have a thought of a dream of intimacy with someone else in your life, you're not guilty of a crime. So release that unhealthy belief system and mind talk. Release the guilty feeling that comes from the dreams of intimacy with another. Dreams are for processing, for realization, and that's what's happening here. If you find yourself dreaming about someone who is not your partner, reflect on the symbol they represent, as well as the feeling created in the dream. If, for example, you dream of intimacy with an athlete who has an amazing and beautifully sculpted body, then perhaps you need more healthy body balance in your life. Here, you're dreaming about that facet which the athlete symbolized and which may be missing in your own life. Do you dream of someone in power or authority, perhaps like a police officer? Yet you have no particular affinity to this kind of person. This situation could be a message to you that you're feeling out of control or you're losing power in your life in some way, and you're desiring to reclaim that. In summary here, when you dream of someone yet there is no affinity, ask yourself what the person in the dream symbolizes or represents. Now, dreaming of an ex-partner. This is generally an indication of unfinished business and an incompletion of the relationship. So, should this dream present, you want to be mindful of asking yourself what is still unresolved in this former relationship. Be mindful that the goal as one heals and moves forward from a past relationship is to find balance. By this, I mean that any hate, any anger, fear, resentment from the relationship are no longer present. And as the relationship is recalled by you at any point in time, you no longer feel highly charged emotions. The relationship has become insignificant, if not trivial. Your dreams will help you find this and get to the core of the issue. If you feel vengeance, resentment, or anger, this is your clue there is work yet to do on the relationship. So while you're in a kind of dream about an ex-partner, say something firm to them that helps complete the relationship. For example, you might say, what am I missing? What don't I have that they have? This question is not meant to create a comparison, however. This dream is not about the person your partner is with, but rather it is about what they symbolize, remember. So if you're dreaming of your partner with the bank manager, for example, who you find as financially stable and wise, then ask yourself if financial instability is something missing from your life and relationship. What aspect of the bank manager do you desire? All right, let's talk a little bit here in closing about figuring out dreams. Every one of us has the ability to dream, right? As we know, so many major creative and innovative breakthroughs have come in the history of the world in dream space. From Mozart to Billy Joel, we see musicians, artists, singers, songwriters creating in this dream space and platform. This is also true of famous painters like Salvador Dali and William Blake. So in order for dream work to be effective, though, and to assist you in problem solving, I want to ask that you be mindful of a few things. Number one, some of this we have talked about, by the way, in past episodes, but I want to reiterate again because it is that relevant and important. So number one, pay attention and listen. We know we want to tune into the emotion that the dream space brings us. Dream work requires you achieve, your active involvement and your awareness in that dream. Number two, believe that problem solving in the dream space can be done. If you doubt this or you cast it off as hogwash or coincidence, the guidance and insight will be nil. You will not receive it. Go to bed happy and at peace. It is absolute truth that what you go to bed with, you wake with. So be mindful of consciously releasing the angst and tension you might be feeling of the day before as you step into bed for that night. All right, everyone. We will call this episode a close. I look forward to seeing you all right here next week on the Intuitive Hour. Awaken your inner voice. As always, I invite any questions or comments that you might have about this dream series or any other episodes in recent weeks. You can reach me at mbeltran@michellebeltran.com. Have a wonderful rest of your week.
Thanks for listening to the Intuitive Hour. If you're inspired to take your intuitive development to the next step, be sure to enroll in Michelle's newly released Kickstart Your Intuition e-course at michellebeltran.com.